Hello guys, today I'm gonna try to give you a guide on like how to play Lindis. I usually play her as a marksman jungle early game, transitioning into a hybrid off-tank support, whatever. Because as you can see, like the third build that I use, the one that at least I'm gonna be using for this game, has a bit of damage at the start, but slowly transitions into a ton of tanky items with some cooldown reduction, just so I can always like use my skills and sort of kite people using my ultimate, because it stacks with her with other on-hit effects, such as the ones from Frost Cape and Hyoga's axe. So I'm gonna hope that at least I get the early jungle wave, that nobody even tries to steal it or something. But I already have my doubts because I played with a Violet, this Crown Clown, in a previous game, and she tried to get the buff at level 1, even though she wasn't really a main jungler. And I mean, there's no issue with that, but the problem is, if you get the buff and then you stick in lane, that means you're not gonna let your jungler reach level 4 fast. And it's very, very important that, of course, as a marksman jungler, you do get the level 4 fast. So, I get the trap early game at level 1 because it actually stacks and does a lot of damage. And it's one of the best ways to start the jungle early, because like, if you get a good start and then, you know, you're not really using the passive yet, you can see how fast I clear the wave. And then once you get that, you immediately want to make sure that your passive is up, because it's how you actually get to like destroy the lane the minions faster. There is a bug with Lindsay's the passive, where she does get access to a lot of damage early game, because if you use her auto attack to proc the third one, it resets the passive counter to 1 and not to 0. So if you look at the circle, if you get 3, then it resets to 1, and it means that you can get your next the passive proc in just 2 autos instead of 3. So that's kind of how she like clears the waves really fast. And I'm level 4 already, I'm just waiting for it. And nice, so we got the first blood easy. That's good. I'm gonna try to go to
An ally has been defeated.
Oh no, this is not good. Oh, it could be. Okay, this is good. We got this. So as you can see, like when I try to proc the passive from the crack, oh, that's not good. That's not good. Why are you going inside? I'm gonna try to. Okay. See, if you look at that very carefully, you'll notice that I proc the my passive 2 times on the grab, because I used my passive procs very well. You can't, like, you probably can't see it here. I'm gonna kill this crap instead. I'm gonna try to see if I can go here. Okay. Kinda tried to be greedy back there, because I should have killed the Abyssal first instead of the Grak, but it was all worth it. Because what was going through my mind at that time was, I don't know, like, you can probably check the replay later. I'm not sure if it's gonna show, but if you do get the, I need to type my Violet first. Yep, okay, no. Let's see if I can try to chase. Nice. Yeah, I think I got this. So you can notice, like, always make sure that you proc the passive with your autos instead of the ult. You'll notice that when I was chasing that Pena, I wasn't using my ultimate, because I wanted to keep the stacks always resetting to 1 instead of 0. I'll show it to you at the dragon, but I mean at the sentinel, and I won't use my ultimate. So 2, 3, resets to 1, 2, 3, resets to 1. See? If I use my ult, it resets to 0, and I have to hit it 3 times for the passive to proc. So it's like it's one of those things that you have to like practice a lot, because you're gonna have to try to see. I know it's a mobile game, it's a small screen, and unless you're going to use your ultimate for the final hit, that's pretty much the only time you're going to be using your ultimate for that. Of course, at later levels, once you have Yoga's axe or anything like that, you're going to have to decide if you want to maintain your DPS or use it to slow somebody. Because once you get Frost Cape, oh, I think they're gonna go here. Once you get the Frost Cape, see, like, I sort of like. Okay, let me try this. 2, 3, pop, 1, 2, pop, 1, pop. See? So that's kind of how you get a lot of procs with your passive in a very short amount of time. Like, you can probably try to watch the replay and then slow it again. It's kind of hard to see sometimes. See? 1, 2, 3, pop. So make sure you always reset it to first stack before you try to do it again. And I'm gonna try to see if I can help my Violet. Okay, run in. Proc, proc, proc. Yep, just keep procking.
Say hello to my little friend.
It's so evil, Violet. You're gonna call.
An enemy has been defeated.
And I'm gonna try to see if I can get this Payna. Yeah, I think I can. I'm going to force her to try to like go to the jungle. I mean, go to a tower at least, but it's too late. The thing with what's the name of this hero again? Lindsay? Is you don't always have to build crit or damage. You just have to make sure that you're always proccing your passive to a certain extent. Because when you level up your first skill, the damage of the passive increases to a point that you just need to make sure you always have a good amount of stacks and CDR to keep the damage there. I still make the mistake of, you know, like triggering the ultimate. I mean, triggering the passive with my ultimate, and it's something that I have to get used to. And I can actually farm, but I'm gonna try to see if I can help my teammates here, because he's gonna die. And if I don't help, then I was gonna bait the hook out. Okay, this is good. I can probably try to kill the Grak. Nope, maybe not. Because there's a Violet. Back to farming, I guess. 3 stacks. 2 stacks. Okay. Back to farming. So 1, 2, pop, pop, pop. See? Nice and easy. Like, if I'm not fighting opponents or like human beings, like the timing is okay. But to make it simpler, like if you just need like a visual cue when to use your ultimate, like you don't really care like how to count and stuff like that. It's okay, it's okay, I think we'll have this. That's good. Okay, that's nice. So if you want to look at my items right now, let me see. I'm gonna try to click on it, and I'll just show it to you for a short while. See? I'll time you now. I think I can dive this Violet. Yeah, I think I can. And plant a trap there. Try to see if I can stop the Jack from looking. Oh. Yeah. Oh, ow, 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 ow. I think I did. Just going to go back to farming. Hopefully I can steal the blue before Okay, no, my claw's not gonna
Your tower has been destroyed.
really chase me after. I will try to get this sentinel, but this is a greedy play because...
Your team has destroyed a tower.
Oh, wrong target. I'm gonna try to see if I can move to the right.
An enemy has been defeated.
At least with a little bit of a tanky items, I was able to like withstand a point blank.
Dominated.
Okay, that's good. Point blank ultimate from the Grak, but I'm pretty fed right now, so just gonna try to see how this goes. Again with the Dark Slayer, 2, 3 stacks pop. 2, 3, 2, 3. Just keep popping.
Your power is mine.
Oh my god! Too much. Oh wow, 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 wow. I'm not. Am I dead? I could be dead. No, I think I'm dead. Made a little mistake there, but it's okay. The funny part is, since I have a tanky build, actually took a little while for me to die. It's kind of like I'm functioning as the team's pseudo tank and support, but the good thing about having, of course, HP and a bit of defense is that you can get to play Lindis in a more aggressive manner. And I can see that the Necroth is trying to push bottom, so I will try my best to defend, because I don't think I'll be able to chase him so much, especially if he has cooldown reduction, but I'm going to try my best.
Your tower has been destroyed.
Yeah, there's like nothing I can do here, it's too fast.
Ultimate.
I just need to make sure that he's slow. Yeah, and it's going to proc. I have like a lot of time to chase him.
An enemy has been
He's
defeated.
dead.
You have defeated an enemy. We must double kill.
And I think my team is doing a very good job already anyway. So. I actually got the Frost Cape late. I got the Hilda's Axe first, because it has a bit of magic defense.
Double kill.
And it's very helpful for the Pena, for the Azanka. Yeah, this is just me being greedy. I don't really have to do it. So that's kind of like my commentary on Lindis. I don't think it makes for like a good guide per se, because it's like I got so ahead. But at the very least, you get to see what kind of playstyle I have and all the tips and tricks that I have for Lindis. And I will try to get like another replay up when I can. So I hope you enjoyed this gameplay. Of course, like, comment, subscribe, whatever. If you have any questions, you can just ask me. You can message me in game. That's my game tag. I plan to change it in a few days. Yeah, that's it.